Millionaire abandons Colts. Then they return years later and he's left speechless. The rolling hills of Kentucky, bathed in the golden light of a summer morning, stretched out like a verdant tapestry, dotted with horse farms and white fences that spoke of a legacy steeped in equestrian tradition. At the heart of this picturesque landscape lay Harrington Stables, a sprawling estate owned by the renowned horse breeder, Mr. Charles Harrington. Mr. Harrington, a man whose wealth was matched only by his ambition, paced the cobblestone courtyard of his stables, his brow furrowed, his lips pursed in a frown that betrayed his displeasure. He had just inspected the latest additions to his stable, 3 newborn colts, their wobbly legs and curious eyes a stark contrast to the disappointment that clouded his gaze. These colts, the offspring of his prized mare, were not the champions he had envisioned. They were small, their frames lacking the imposing stature that promised speed and power on the racetrack. Their markings were unconventional, a patchwork of brown and white that deviated from the sleek, solid coats that commanded attention in the prestigious racing circles. Mr. Harrington, his reputation built on a string of champion racehorses, his trophy cabinet overflowing with accolades and ribbons, saw these colts as a blemish on his legacy, their perceived weakness a threat to his ambition. He had invested heavily in their bloodline, their pedigree a testament to his pursuit of perfection, their potential for greatness a gamble that had seemingly failed to pay off. He scoffed at their small stature, their playful frolicking in the paddock a mockery of the graceful strides he had envisioned. He dismissed their unconventional markings, their patchwork coats a stark contrast to the sleek thoroughbreds that graced the covers of equestrian magazines. He saw them as failures, their presence a disappointment, their existence a threat to his reputation as a breeder of champions. His ambition, fueled by a relentless pursuit of victory, blinded him to their potential, their individual personalities, their inherent worth as living creatures. He summoned his stable manager, a weathered man named Jake, his years of experience overshadowed by his deference to Mr. Harrington's authority. "Get rid of them," he commanded, his voice cold and dismissive, his words a death sentence for the innocent colts. Jake, his heart sinking, his own love for horses battling with his loyalty to his employer, hesitated, his voice a timid plea for reconsideration. "But sir, they're just babies. They deserve a chance." Mr. Harrington, his impatience flaring, cut him off, his words laced with a ruthless determination. "They're weaklings, Jake, unfit for the track. They'll only tarnish my reputation. Take them to the far pasture, the one by the abandoned mine. No one will notice them there." Jake, his shoulders slumping, his heart heavy with the task before him, nodded reluctantly, his obedience a testament to his powerlessness in the face of Mr. Harrington's ruthless ambition. He gathered the colts, their playful innocence oblivious to the fate that awaited them, their trust in their human handlers a cruel irony in the face of their impending abandonment. He loaded them onto a trailer, their bewildered eyes reflecting the unfamiliar surroundings, their soft whinnies echoing through the silent stables. He drove them to the far pasture, its overgrown fields and dilapidated fences a stark contrast to the manicured grounds of Harrington Stables, its isolation a testament to Mr. Harrington's desire to erase their existence from his memory. He unloaded the colts, their hesitant steps into the unfamiliar terrain a heartbreaking sight, their confusion and fear a testament to the cruelty of their abandonment. He watched as they huddled together, their small bodies trembling, their soft whinnies echoing through the emptiness, their fate uncertain, their future a bleak reflection of the millionaire's heartless ambition. And as Jake drove away, his heart heavy with the weight of his actions, his conscience burdened by the knowledge of their plight, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had participated in an injustice, that these colts, though deemed weak and unworthy by their breeder, deserved a chance, a fighting chance to prove their worth, to defy the odds, to find a path towards a brighter future. The colts, abandoned in the overgrown pasture, huddled together, their small bodies trembling not just from the chill of the autumn air but also from the fear that gnawed at their young hearts. They had never been alone before, their lives spent in the comforting presence of their mother, their siblings, the familiar routines of the stable, the gentle touch of human hands. Now, surrounded by the unfamiliar expanse of the overgrown pasture, its silence broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant cawing of crows, they felt a sense of isolation, a vulnerability that magnified their smallness, their perceived weakness. The eldest of the Colts, a bay with a splash of white on his forehead, whom Jake had secretly named Spirit, tried to project an air of confidence, his instincts urging him to protect his younger siblings, his bravado a mask for his own fear. He nudged his sister, Hope, a chestnut filly with gentle eyes and a timid demeanor, her coat a patchwork of brown and white that had been deemed undesirable by their breeder. He nudged his brother, Chance, a playful Palomino colt with a mischievous glint in his eyes, his energy a stark contrast to the somber mood that had settled over them. "Stay close," Spirit whinnied softly, his voice a reassuring murmur in the vast emptiness of the pasture. "We'll be all right." But his words held little conviction, his own heart echoing the fear that pulsed through their small bodies. They were strangers in a strange land, their familiar world of stables and human care replaced by the harsh realities of survival in the wild. They wandered through the overgrown fields, their hooves sinking into the uneven terrain, their delicate legs unaccustomed to the rough ground. They searched for their mother, their soft whinnies echoing unanswered through the trees, their cries a desperate plea for the comfort and guidance they had lost. They grazed on the sparse grass, their hunger a constant reminder of their abandonment, their bellies aching with an emptiness that mirrored the loneliness in their hearts. They huddled together at night, their bodies a source of warmth against the chill, their shared fear a bond that strengthened their connection in the face of their uncertain future. They faced the dangers of the wild, their instincts sharpened by their vulnerability. They shied away from the shadows that danced in the moonlight, their imaginations conjuring images of predators lurking in the darkness. They startled at the sudden rustle of leaves, their bodies tense with a fear that echoed through their racing hearts. They learned to rely on each other, their sibling bond a source of strength and comfort in the face of their abandonment. Spirit, his protective instincts growing stronger with each passing day, would stand guard while his siblings slept, his ears pricked, his eyes scanning the darkness, his presence a silent reassurance. Hope, her gentle nature a balm for their fear, would nuzzle her brothers, her soft whinnies a lullaby that eased their anxieties. Chance, his playful spirit a flicker of light in their uncertain world, would chase butterflies and tumble through the tall grass, his antics a momentary distraction from the harsh realities of their situation. And as the days turned into weeks, the Colts, their resilience a testament to their spirit, their bond a beacon of hope in the face of adversity, adapted to their new environment, their survival a testament to the enduring power of family and the unwavering will to live. The sun peeked over the horizon, casting a golden glow on the dew-kissed fields of the neighboring farm. Lily, a spirited 16-year-old with a heart as wild as the horses she loved, woke with a start, her dreams filled with the thundering hooves and flowing manes of her equine companions. She rose from her bed, her movements a practiced grace that mirrored the elegance of the creatures she adored. She dressed in her worn jeans and sturdy boots, her attire a testament to her life on the farm, her connection to the land as deep as the roots of the ancient oak tree that stood sentinel outside her window. She shared her home with her grandfather, a weathered man named Sam, his hands gnarled with the years of toil, his eyes twinkling with a wisdom that mirrored the vastness of the Kentucky sky. He had taught her everything she knew about horses, their care, their training, their spirits as wild and free as the wind that swept across the plains. He had instilled in her a deep respect for these magnificent creatures, their power and grace a reflection of the natural world, their bond with humans a testament to the enduring connection between species. He had nurtured her passion, her love for horses a shared language that transcended the generations. Lily, her heart filled with a longing to connect with her equine companions, headed towards the stables, their weathered wooden walls a familiar sight, their interior a haven of warmth and the comforting scent of hay and horseflesh. She greeted her own horse, a gentle mare named Belle, her soft whinnies a welcome, her nuzzle a testament to the bond they shared. She groomed Belle with practiced ease, her hands moving through the mare's coat, her touch a language of love and understanding. She saddled her, the leather creaking a familiar symphony, the weight of the saddle a comforting burden on her young shoulders. She mounted Belle, her movements fluid and graceful, her body attuned to the horse's rhythm, their connection a seamless dance of trust and shared purpose. They rode out into the morning mist, their hooves drumming a gentle beat against the dew-kissed grass, their path leading them towards the far reaches of the property, the boundary line that separated their farm from the neighboring Harrington estate. As they approached the fence line, Lily's keen eyes spotted a movement in the distance, a flicker of brown and white against the backdrop of the overgrown pasture. Her curiosity piqued. She guided Belle closer, her heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and concern. And then she saw them, 3 colts, their small bodies huddled together, their coats matted and unkempt, their eyes filled with a mix of fear and confusion. They were clearly abandoned, their presence in this neglected pasture a stark contrast to the well-maintained grounds of the Harrington estate. Lily, her heart aching for their plight, her compassion ignited by their vulnerability, dismounted Belle, her footsteps silent as she approached the colts, her voice a gentle murmur of reassurance. She reached out a hand, her touch hesitant but filled with kindness, her presence a beacon of hope in their uncertain world. The colts, their initial fear tempered by her gentle approach, their instincts recognizing her empathy, responded with tentative curiosity, their heads tilting, their ears twitching, their eyes searching hers for a sign of safety and understanding. Lily, her heart swelling with a determination to help these abandoned creatures, knew in that moment that her life had taken an unexpected turn. Her path now intertwined with the fate of these 3 colts, their shared journey a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the transformative potential of the human-animal bond. Lily, her heart filled with a fierce determination to help the abandoned colts, returned to the farmhouse, her mind racing with plans, her spirit fueled by a mix of compassion and righteous anger. She found her grandfather, Sam, in the barn, his weathered hands gently stroking the flank of their aging plow horse, his presence a comforting constant in her life. She recounted her discovery, her voice filled with emotion, her words painting a vivid picture of the colts' plight, their vulnerability a stark contrast to the indifference of their wealthy owner. Sam, his eyes twinkling with a mix of understanding and concern, listened patiently, his silence a testament to the wisdom he had accumulated over the years. "Those poor creatures," he murmured, his voice rough but gentle, his heart echoing Lily's compassion. "Abandoned and left to fend for themselves. It's a shame, that's what it is." Lily, her determination growing with each passing moment, shared her plans, her voice filled with a youthful idealism that belied her practical nature. "I'm going to take care of them, Grandpa," she declared, her eyes shining with a resolute light. "I'm going to bring them back to health, and I'm going to show everyone that they're not weaklings, that they can be champions." Sam, his gaze filled with a mix of pride and concern, cautioned her, his words tempered by his understanding of the challenges that lay ahead. "It won't be easy, Lily," he warned, his voice gentle but firm. "Those colts are young, they need proper care, and it'll take time and resources to bring them back to their full potential." Lily, her spirit undeterred, her determination unwavering, met his gaze with a confident smile. "I know, Grandpa," she replied, her voice filled with a quiet strength. "But I can do it. I have to do it. They deserve a chance." Sam, his heart touched by her compassion, his faith in her abilities unwavering, nodded his agreement, his support a silent promise that echoed through the weathered walls of the barn. "Then go on, Lily," he said, his voice filled with a gentle encouragement. Show them what you're made of. Show them what those Colts are made of. Lily, her heart soaring with a mix of gratitude and determination, rushed back to the pasture, her footsteps a determined rhythm against the backdrop of the rolling hills, her presence a beacon of hope for the abandoned Colts. She approached them cautiously, her voice a soft murmur of reassurance, her touch gentle as she stroked their trembling bodies. She led them back to the farm, their hesitant steps following her lead, their trust in her a testament to the kindness she exuded. She settled them in a cozy stall in the barn, its hay-filled warmth a stark contrast to the harshness of the abandoned pasture, its comforting scent a haven for their weary souls. She named them Spirit, Hope, and Chance, their names a reflection of their resilience and her belief in their potential. She cleaned and groomed them, her touch gentle, her actions a ritual of care and affection. She fed them warm milk and nutritious grain, their eager appetites a testament to their hunger and their growing trust in her. She spent hours with them, her voice a soothing presence in the quiet barn, her stories weaving a tapestry of hope and dreams, her love for these abandoned creatures a beacon that illuminated their uncertain future. And as the days turned into weeks, Lily's dedication to the Colts grew stronger, her bond with them deepening with each passing moment. She taught them basic commands, their quick learning a testament to their intelligence and their eagerness to please. She exercised them in the fields, their playful energy a joy to behold, their movements a symphony of grace and power. She nurtured their spirits, her touch a gentle reassurance, her voice a constant encouragement, her presence a reminder that they were no longer alone, that they had found a home, a protector, a friend who believed in their potential, who saw in them the champions they were destined to become. Lily's days took on a new rhythm, her life revolving around the care and training of her 3 adopted Colts. She rose before dawn, her footsteps echoing through the quiet farmhouse as she prepared their morning feed, the aroma of hay and oats a comforting scent that mingled with the crisp morning air. She spent hours in the stables, her touch gentle as she groomed their coats, her voice soothing as she whispered words of encouragement, her presence a calming influence on their youthful exuberance. She exercised them in the fields, their playful energy a joy to behold, their movements a symphony of grace and power that hinted at their hidden potential. She studied their individual personalities, their unique quirks and strengths, her keen eye recognizing their potential for greatness in a discipline that transcended the limitations of their size and unconventional markings. She saw in them the makings of show jumpers, their athleticism and agility a perfect match for the challenging courses, their intelligence and responsiveness a testament to their ability to learn and excel. She began their training, her methods a blend of traditional techniques and her own intuitive understanding of their individual needs. She taught them to respond to her commands, their obedience a testament to their trust in her and their eagerness to please. She introduced them to obstacles, their initial hesitation giving way to a confident leap, their natural athleticism a joy to behold. She nurtured their spirits, her voice a constant encouragement, her praise a reward for their efforts, her presence a source of unwavering support. She believed in them, her faith in their potential a beacon that guided their progress, her love for them a driving force that fueled their determination. But her journey was not without its challenges. The financial constraints of running a small farm limited her resources, her equipment worn and outdated, her access to professional trainers and facilities restricted by their remote location. The local horse community, their opinions shaped by tradition and a focus on racing bloodlines, scoffed at her unconventional approach, their skepticism a constant reminder of the limitations she faced. They questioned her methods, her choice of discipline, her belief in the Colts' potential, their doubts a chorus of negativity that threatened to dampen her spirits. But Lily, her determination fueled by her love for the Colts and her unwavering belief in their abilities, refused to be discouraged. She sought out alternative training methods, her research leading her to online resources and books that expanded her knowledge, her creativity finding solutions to the limitations she faced. She practiced with the Colts in the fields, their jumps improvised from hay bales and fallen logs, their training a testament to her resourcefulness and their adaptability. She sought out local competitions, their participation a chance to prove their worth, their successes a validation of her unconventional approach. And as the Colts, under her patient guidance and unwavering support, began to excel, their victories a testament to their natural talent and her dedication. The whispers of doubt gradually faded, replaced by a grudging respect and a growing recognition that these once-abandoned Colts, led by a young woman with a heart full of dreams, were on a path towards greatness, a path that defied expectations and challenged the traditional notions of what it meant to be a champion. The once quiet corners of the local equestrian community buzzed with the unexpected news of Lily and her rescued Colts. Word of their impressive performances in local show jumping competitions spread like wildfire, carried on the winds of change that swept through the Kentucky countryside. Spirit, the bay colt with the determined spirit, soared over obstacles with a grace and power that belied his humble beginnings. Hope, the chestnut filly with the gentle eyes, navigated the complex courses with a precision and elegance that captivated the judges and spectators alike. Chance, the playful palomino, attacked the jumps with a fearless abandon, his exuberance a testament to his joyful spirit, his athleticism a marvel to behold. Lily, her bond with the Colts evident in their seamless partnership, guided them with a quiet confidence, her commands whispered encouragements, her touch a gentle reassurance, her presence a calming influence amidst the excitement of the competitions. Their victories, once dismissed as beginner's luck, now garnered attention, their names appearing in local newspapers, their photographs capturing the attention of equestrian enthusiasts, their success a testament to Lily's dedication and the Colts' undeniable talent. The whispers of doubt that had once surrounded them gradually faded, replaced by a grudging respect and a growing curiosity. The local horse community, their initial skepticism tempered by the undeniable evidence of the Colts' abilities, began to take notice, their conversations now filled with a mix of admiration and a hint of jealousy. Mr. Harrington, his ears burning with the whispers of Lily's success, his pride stung by the realization that the Colts he had discarded were now garnering attention, felt a surge of conflicting emotions. His initial dismissal of their potential, his ruthless decision to abandon them, now haunted him, his ambition now tinged with a bitter regret. He watched their performances from afar, his eyes narrowed, his jaw clenched, his heart a battleground of envy and a grudging admiration. He recognized their talent, their potential for greatness, the very qualities he had so carelessly dismissed. He saw in them a reflection of his own misjudgment, his ambition blinded by his obsession with bloodlines and prestige, his disregard for their individual spirits a costly mistake that now threatened his reputation as a breeder of champions. He began to devise a plan, his mind churning with schemes to reclaim the Colts, to reassert his ownership, to bask in the glory of their success, to erase the stain of his past actions. He would approach Lily, his wealth and influence a powerful bargaining chip, his offer a tempting proposition that he believed she couldn't refuse. But he underestimated Lily, her determination fueled by a love that transcended monetary value, her bond with the Colts a force stronger than any financial incentive. She had rescued them, nurtured them, believed in them when no one else did, and she would not be swayed by the allure of wealth or the manipulations of a man who had once discarded them as worthless. The stage was set for a confrontation, a battle of wills between the young girl with a heart full of dreams and the millionaire driven by ambition and regret. The fate of the Colts hung in the balance, their future uncertain, their journey towards championship glory now intertwined with the complexities of human ambition and the enduring power of love and loyalty. Mr. Harrington, his pride wounded, his ambition reignited, arrived at the Johnson farm, his presence an unwelcome intrusion into the peaceful rhythm of their lives. His limousine, a symbol of his wealth and status, stood in stark contrast to the weathered barns and humble farmhouse, its sleek lines a mockery of the simple life that Lily and her grandfather cherished. He stepped out of the car, his tailored suit and polished shoes an incongruous sight amidst the mud and hay, his demeanor a mix of arrogance and a thinly veiled desperation. He approached Lily, who was grooming Spirit in the stable, her touch gentle, her voice a soothing murmur as she prepared him for their upcoming competition. "Miss Johnson," he began, his voice smooth and condescending, his words laced with a false charm that did little to mask his intentions. "I believe we have some unfinished business to discuss." Lily, her eyes narrowing with suspicion, her grip tightening on the grooming brush, met his gaze with a defiant spark. She recognized him instantly, his face etched in her memory from the newspaper articles that had chronicled his successes on the racetrack, his reputation as a ruthless businessman preceding him. "Mr. Harrington," she replied, her voice cool and measured, her tone betraying her disdain for the man who had abandoned the Colts she now cherished. "I don't believe we have anything to discuss." Mr. Harrington, his smile faltering, his patience wearing thin, pressed on, his words a calculated attempt to manipulate her, his offer a thinly veiled bribe that he believed she couldn't refuse. "I've heard about your success with those Colts," he said, his voice laced with a feigned admiration. "Quite impressive, I must say," he continued, his words dripping with a false generosity that masked his true intentions. "I'm willing to offer you a substantial sum for their return. They belong at Harrington Stables, where they can reach their full potential, where they can bring glory to their bloodline." Lily, her anger rising, her protective instincts flaring, met his gaze with a fiery defiance. "They're not for sale, Mr. Harrington," she retorted, her voice firm and unwavering. "They have a home here with me. They're not just racehorses. They're my family." Mr. Harrington, his frustration growing, his mask of civility slipping, resorted to threats, his words laced with a power that he believed would intimidate her. "You're making a mistake, Miss Johnson," he warned, his voice laced with a menacing undertone. "I can make your life very difficult. I can ruin your reputation, your chances of success in the equestrian world." Lily, her spirit unbroken, her determination fueled by her love for the Colts, stood her ground, her voice a defiant echo in the confines of the stable. "You may have money and power, Mr. Harrington," she declared, her gaze unwavering, "but you don't have the right to dictate their fate. They're not yours to control anymore." She continued, her words a testament to the bond she had forged with the Colts, the love that had transformed their lives. "They found a home here, a place where they're loved and cherished for who they are, not for their bloodline or their potential for profit. And I won't let you take that away from them." Mr. Harrington, his anger now unleashed, his frustration boiling over, sputtered threats and insults, his words a venomous attack on Lily's character and her defiance of his authority. But Lily, her spirit unyielding, her heart filled with a righteous anger, refused to back down. She ordered him to leave, her voice ringing with a strength that surprised even herself, her presence a formidable barrier against his attempts to intimidate her. Mr. Harrington, his face contorted with rage, his plans thwarted, his pride wounded, stormed out of the stable, his departure a testament to Lily's unwavering resolve, his threats a lingering shadow that darkened the horizon. But Lily, her heart filled with a fierce determination to protect the Colts, her love for them a shield against the darkness, knew that this was just the beginning of a battle, a fight for their freedom, a test of her resilience against the forces of greed and ambition. She would not surrender, she would not back down. She would defend her beloved Colts with every ounce of her being, her spirit a beacon of hope in the face of the Millionaire's relentless pursuit. The encounter with Mr. Harrington left a bitter taste in Lily's mouth, his threats echoing in her ears, his presence a lingering shadow over the peaceful sanctuary she had created for the Colts. But his arrogance and attempts at intimidation only fueled her determination, her protective instincts flaring, her love for spirit, hope, and chance a fierce force that would not be extinguished. She confided in her grandfather, Sam, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and apprehension. her words painting a vivid picture of the confrontation, the millionaire's threats, and her unwavering resolve to protect the Colts. Sam, his weathered face etched with concern, his eyes filled with a quiet anger, listened intently, his silence a testament to the wisdom he had accumulated over the years, his love for his granddaughter a fierce protectiveness that mirrored her own. "You won't get away with this, Lily," he reassured her, his voice rough but firm, his hand gently resting on her shoulder, his touch a calming presence amidst her turmoil. "We'll fight him together. We'll show him that love and loyalty are worth more than all his money and power." Lily, her heart warmed by her grandfather's unwavering support, her spirit bolstered by his strength, nodded in agreement, her tears a testament to her gratitude, her resolve strengthened by the knowledge that she was not alone in this fight. They sought legal counsel, their small-town lawyer, Mr. Davis, a man of integrity and a fierce advocate for the underdog, listened intently to their story, his brow furrowed in concentration, his eyes flashing with a righteous anger at the injustice they had faced. He assured them of his support, his words carrying the weight of the law, his presence a beacon of hope in the face of Mr. Harrington's threats. He would defend their rights, protect the Colts, and ensure that justice prevailed. The news of Mr. Harrington's attempted reclamation of the Colts spread through the local community, its ripple effect a testament to the power of empathy and the shared love for the animals that graced their Kentucky landscape. The townsfolk, their hearts touched by Lily's dedication and the Colts' resilience, rallied around them, their support a wave of solidarity against the millionaire's greed and arrogance. They organized a protest outside Harrington stables, their voices a chorus of defiance against the injustice, their signs proclaiming "Love conquers greed" and "Horses are not commodities." They shared their own stories of animal companionship, their words a testament to the bond between humans and animals, their presence a reminder that compassion and loyalty were values that could not be bought or sold. The local newspaper, the Kentucky Chronicle, ran a series of articles highlighting the Colts' journey, their abandonment, their rescue, their transformation under Lily's care, and the millionaire's attempts to reclaim them. The story, a David and Goliath tale of a young girl's courage against the forces of wealth and power, captured the hearts of readers across the state, its message of resilience and the enduring power of love resonating with those who cherished the values of compassion and fair play. The pressure mounted on Mr. Harrington, his reputation tarnished by the negative publicity, his actions condemned by a community that valued loyalty and integrity above financial gain. He found himself isolated, his wealth and influence now a burden, his ambition overshadowed by the public's disapproval. Lily, her voice amplified by the community's support, her determination strengthened by the knowledge that she was not alone in this fight, faced the upcoming championship with a renewed sense of purpose. She would not only compete for the glory of victory, but also for the freedom of her beloved Colts, their future now intertwined with the outcome of the competition, their fate resting on her ability to prove their worth, to showcase their talent, to defy the odds and emerge victorious against the shadow of the millionaire's greed. The Kentucky State Equestrian Championships, a prestigious event that drew competitors from across the region, its atmosphere electric with anticipation and the thrill of competition, became the stage for Lily and her Colts' ultimate test. The sprawling grounds, a tapestry of manicured fields and gleaming stables, buzzed with activity, the air filled with the sounds of horseshoes clinking against cobblestones, the excited chatter of riders, and the murmurs of anticipation from the gathered spectators. Lily, her heart pounding with a mix of nerves and determination, prepared her Colts for the competition, her touch gentle, her voice soothing as she calmed their pre-show jitters. She had trained them tirelessly, their bond evident in their responsiveness to her commands, their trust in her guidance unwavering. She saddled them with care, the leather creaking a familiar symphony, the weight of the saddle a symbol of the challenges they would face, the ribbons they had already won a testament to their progress and her dedication. She mounted Spirit, his powerful strides carrying her towards the warm-up arena, his eagerness to compete a reflection of her own determination. The show jumping course, a challenging array of obstacles designed to test the horse's agility, athleticism, and obedience, stood before them, its colorful jumps a daunting challenge, its intricate turns a test of their partnership. Lily, her gaze focused, her mind clear, guided Spirit through the warm-up jumps, his powerful leaps a testament to their training, his confidence growing with each successful clearance. The crowd watched with a mix of curiosity and admiration, their whispers carrying through the air, their attention drawn to the young girl and her unconventional mounts, their presence a challenge to the traditional expectations of the equestrian world. Mr. Harrington, his face etched with a mix of anxiety and resentment, observed from the sidelines, his eyes narrowed, his jaw clenched, his hopes for their failure battling with a grudging admiration for their undeniable talent. The competition began, the announcer's voice booming through the loudspeakers, the tension palpable as each rider and horse entered the arena, their performance a delicate dance of skill, trust, and determination. Lily and Spirit, their turn approaching, stood poised at the entrance, their breaths synchronized, their hearts beating in unison, their bond a silent force against the pressure of the competition. They entered the arena, the crowd's murmurs quieting as they approached the first jump. Spirit, his muscles coiled, his eyes focused on the obstacle ahead, took the jump with a powerful surge, his hooves clearing the bar with inches to spare, his landing a graceful symphony of athleticism and control. Lily, her body attuned to his every move, her commands whispered encouragements, guided him through the course, their partnership a seamless dance of precision and trust. They navigated the tight turns, their movements fluid and synchronized, their bond evident in their shared focus, their determination unwavering. Jump after jump, they cleared the obstacles, their performance a testament to their training, their resilience, their shared journey from abandonment to triumph. The crowd erupted in cheers, their applause a crescendo of admiration, their excitement fueled by the unexpected spectacle of these once-discarded colts now soaring towards victory. Mr. Harrington, his face pale, his hopes dwindling with each successful jump, watched in disbelief, his ambition now a bitter taste in his mouth, his regret a heavy weight on his conscience. He had underestimated Lily, her dedication, her love for the Colts, the transformative power of their bond. Lily and Spirit completed the course flawlessly, their final jump a triumphant leap towards victory, their partnership a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the resilience of the human and animal spirit. The crowd erupted in a standing ovation, their cheers echoing through the arena, their applause a symphony of appreciation for the underdog story that had unfolded before their eyes. Hope and chance, their turns following Spirit's triumph, mirrored his success, their performances a testament to Lily's training and their own innate talent. They cleared the jumps with grace and power, their movements a symphony of athleticism and precision, their bond with Lily evident in their every stride. The judges, their initial skepticism replaced by admiration, awarded them top scores, their comments praising their technique, their partnership, their undeniable talent. Lily, her heart overflowing with joy, her eyes shining with tears of triumph, accepted the accolades, her gratitude a testament to the community's support, her victory a defiance of the Millionaire's attempts to control their fate. And as the final scores were announced, Lily and her Colts emerged as champions, their victory a resounding testament to the enduring power of love, dedication, and the belief in the potential that lay within those who had been discarded and forgotten. They had defied the odds, their journey a symbol of hope and resilience, their triumph a reminder that true champions are not born, but made, their spirits forged in the crucible of adversity, their hearts filled with the unwavering love that had guided them towards their destiny. The victory at the Kentucky State Equestrian Championships was a turning point, a triumph that echoed far beyond the confines of the arena. Lily and her Colts, their story a testament to the enduring power of love, dedication, and the belief in second chances, became symbols of hope and inspiration, their names etched in the annals of equestrian history. The local newspapers and television stations, their initial skepticism replaced by admiration, chronicled their journey, their headlines proclaiming the girl who turned cast-offs into champions, and from abandoned to unstoppable, the Colts who defied the odds. Their story, a David and Goliath tale of resilience and triumph, captured the hearts of readers and viewers across the state, their message resonating with those who cherished the underdog spirit and the transformative power of compassion. The equestrian community, once quick to dismiss Lily and her unconventional mounts, now embraced them with open arms, their victory a testament to the power of dedication and the undeniable talent that transcended bloodlines and traditional expectations. They sought Lily's advice, her training methods now sought after, her insights into the Colts' unique abilities a valuable resource for those who recognize the potential that lay beyond the confines of conventional wisdom. Mr. Harrington, his reputation tarnished by his past actions, his ambition overshadowed by the Colts' triumph, faded into the background, his presence a mere footnote in their story of resilience and redemption. His attempts to reclaim them, his offers of wealth and influence, now seemed hollow and insignificant in the face of the bond they had forged with Lily, the love that had guided their journey, the victory that had defied his expectations. Lily, her heart filled with gratitude for the community's support, her spirit strengthened by the Colts' unwavering trust, continued her training, her dedication unwavering, her love for her equine companions a guiding light on their path towards further triumphs. They competed in national championships, their victories a testament to their partnership, their names becoming synonymous with excellence, their presence a challenge to the traditional notions of what it meant to be a champion. They graced the covers of equestrian magazines, their images a symbol of hope and inspiration, their story a reminder that greatness could emerge from the most unexpected of places. And as the years passed, their legacy grew, their names etched in the hearts and minds of those who witnessed their journey, their story a timeless tale of resilience, dedication, and the enduring power of love. They became ambassadors for the equestrian world, their presence at events a source of inspiration, their story a reminder that true champions are not born, but made, their spirits forged in the crucible of adversity, their hearts filled with the unwavering love that had guided them towards their destiny. Lily, her bond with spirit, hope, and chance a testament to the transformative power of compassion and the enduring strength of the human-animal connection, continued to nurture their talents, her love for them a constant source of inspiration, their shared journey a symphony of triumph and a legacy that would echo through the generations.